The ruins showcase advanced engineering and architectural prowess of a forgotten civilization. Nature's reclamation of these ruins highlights the passage of time and the impermanence of civilizations. The scale and complexity of the ruins suggest a sophisticated and highly organized society. These stones hold secrets to understanding the rise and fall of past civilizations. Forbidden artifacts are displayed in a dimly lit museum exhibit, hinting at suppressed knowledge. These objects are made from unknown materials or display strange symbols, suggesting hidden origins. The artifacts represent a potential threat to established narratives, thus being suppressed. The enigmatic nature of these objects fuels speculation about their true purpose and power. Fear of the power held within these artifacts leads to their concealment and restricted access. The exhibit highlights the conflict between the desire for knowledge and the fear of its potential consequences. Submerged city ruins suggest the existence of advanced civilizations predating recorded history. The city's structural integrity and design indicate a high level of technological and engineering prowess. The sudden disappearance of the civilization prompts a re-evaluation of established historical timelines. Underwater archaeological sites provide tangible evidence challenging conventional historical narratives. The city's layout suggests a sophisticated understanding of urban planning and resource management. Further research is required to fully understand the civilization's rise, peak, and eventual decline. The Himalayan mountains are characterized by their vastness and snow-covered peaks. The remote and isolated nature of the Himalayas contributes to their serene atmosphere. Snow and ice are dominant features of the Himalayan landscape due to the high altitude and cold temperatures. The Himalayas present a formidable and awe-inspiring natural environment. Roopkund Lake's frozen surface reflects the surrounding mountain peaks, creating a solid, undisturbed appearance. The gradual melting of the ice reveals the lake's underlying structure and composition. The melting process highlights the transition from a solid to a liquid state due to increasing temperatures. The undisturbed ice surface initially conceals the lake's hidden depths and features. Melting ice contributes to the lake's water level and influences its ecosystem. Melting ice reveals skeletal remains beneath the surface of Roopkund Lake. The skeletal remains consist of hundreds of ancient individuals. Skulls and bones are distributed across the lakebed due to glacial activity and seasonal melting. The presence of these skeletons creates a historical and anthropological mystery. The high altitude and harsh climate contribute to the preservation of the skeletal remains. The Himalayan landscape provides a dramatic backdrop to the enigmatic skeletal remains. Roopkund Lake is surrounded by snow-capped mountains. The lake's edge is scattered with human skeletal remains. The skeletal remains are densely distributed around the lake. The bones scattered around Roopkund Lake are human remains. The skeletal remains are distributed along the lake's perimeter. The density of skeletal remains is concentrated near the water's edge. Archaeological documentation involves meticulous measurement of skeletal remains. Photographic documentation captures the spatial arrangement and condition of the archaeological site. Sample collection is crucial for subsequent laboratory analysis and dating. The documentation process emphasizes a scientific approach to understanding the archaeological context. Comprehensive data collection ensures accurate and reproducible archaeological records. Carbon dating analysis is used to determine the age of skeletal remains. The skeletons originate from different time periods, primarily the 9th century and later. Carbon dating measures the decay of carbon-14 isotopes in organic material. The proportion of carbon-14 remaining in a sample indicates its age. Scientific methods are used to differentiate between various groups of skeletal remains. The carbon dating process helps to establish a timeline of human activity and migration. Exposure to harsh conditions in high-altitude environments can lead to hypothermia. Hypothermia occurs when the body loses heat faster than it can produce it, causing a dangerous drop in body temperature. Avalanches pose a significant threat in snow-covered mountain passes, leading to death by burial and asphyxiation. High-altitude environments have reduced oxygen levels, potentially causing altitude sickness and death. Dehydration accelerates in cold, high-altitude environments. exacerbating the risk of hypothermia and altitude sickness. Falls on treacherous, icy terrain can result in fatal injuries. A violent hailstorm involves the sudden descent of large hailstones. Hailstorms can be lethal, especially in exposed environments. The severity of a hailstorm is determined by the size and density of the hailstones. Hailstorms are a severe weather event that can pose a significant threat. One alternative theory suggests the traveler's deaths occurred due to a ritual pilgrimage gone wrong. Visualizations depict potential missteps or unforeseen circumstances during the religious journey that could have led to fatalities. Famine is presented as another possible explanation for the mass mortality event. Disease outbreaks are visualized as a further potential cause of the traveler's deaths. DNA samples are extracted from bone fragments in a genetics lab. Advanced equipment is utilized to isolate DNA from bone fragments. Extracted DNA is prepared for analysis using meticulous procedures. Genetic research involves careful procedures to isolate and prepare DNA. Extracted DNA undergoes analysis using advanced sequencing technology. Scientists compare the DNA sequences to known genetic markers from global populations. Genetic markers from some skeletons indicate a Mediterranean origin. The presence of Mediterranean genetic markers is unexpected in the Himalayan region. Data analysis reveals unexpected genetic connections between disparate geographical regions. Skeletal remains exhibit genetic variations that differentiate them into distinct ancestral groups. The skeletal remains are visually categorized based on genetic ancestry. Geographical distance separates the Himalayan region from the Mediterranean. The presence of individuals from distant regions at Roopkund Lake poses a mystery. Roopkund Lake's remote location and desolate environment contribute to its mysterious atmosphere. The eerie beauty and chilling silence of Roopkund Lake hint at the unsolved mystery it holds. The high altitude and harsh climate of the region amplify the sense of isolation and mystery. The lake's remote location makes it difficult to access, preserving its secrets and adding to its allure. The skeletal remains found in Roopkund Lake have puzzled researchers for decades, leading to numerous theories. The mystery surrounding Roopkund Lake continues to captivate explorers and scientists alike. Pilgrims traverse the same rugged path to Roopkund Lake as in centuries past. The enduring spiritual significance of the route contrasts with its grim history. The landscape reflects both natural beauty and the harsh realities of the high-altitude environment. Modern activity and ancient mystery converge along this historic pilgrimage route. The Roopkund Lake pilgrimage symbolizes a journey through both physical and spiritual landscapes. The causes of death for individuals found at the lake remain under scientific debate. Archaeological investigations involve detailed examination of bone fragments to uncover potential clues. Data analysis plays a crucial role in interpreting findings and formulating hypotheses about past events. The complexity of the evidence often prevents definitive conclusions regarding the circumstances of death. Ongoing research aims to piece together the historical puzzle and shed light on the unresolved mysteries. Cusco, Peru, is situated in the Andean highlands. Sacsayhuamán is a complex located near Cusco. Sacsayhuamán's elevated position provides us a strategic vantage point over Cusco. The Sacsayhuamán complex features massive stone structures. Sacsayhuamán is a complex with terraced structures. The Sacsayhuamán Walls are constructed from massive stones, demonstrating remarkable engineering and construction techniques. The scale of the stones is immense, dwarfing human figures and showcasing the architectural prowess of the Inca civilization. Archaeologists study the walls, revealing insights into the construction methods and cultural significance of Sacsayhuamán. The walls stand as a testament to the Incas' advanced understanding of stonework and their ability to move and place enormous stones. The stonework demonstrates a high level of precision in fitting the stones together. The absence of mortar between the stones is a key characteristic of the construction. Stones are interlocked with intricate shapes to enhance structural integrity. The precision achieved in the stonework raises questions about the construction techniques used. The interlocking design of the stones contributes to the overall stability of the structure. The absence of mortar necessitates extremely precise stone shaping and placement. The Sacsayhuamán Walls are characterized by their massive scale and polygonal stone construction. Each stone possesses a unique shape, contributing to the overall structural integrity of the walls. The stones are fitted together with remarkable precision, showcasing advanced construction techniques. The polygonal structure and precise fitting of the stones emphasize the sophisticated engineering of the Sacsayhuamán Walls. Inca stonemasons achieved near-perfect joints between stones, demonstrating advanced craftsmanship. The precision of the joints is such that even a thin blade cannot penetrate the seam. The absence of gaps in the stonework reflects the high level of skill and meticulousness of Inca construction techniques. This level of precision ensured structural integrity and longevity in Inca architecture. Inca stonemasons shaped stones using primitive tools to construct massive structures. The process involved carving and smoothing the stones with precision. Stones were transported using levers, ropes, and manpower. Precise positioning of the massive blocks was crucial for structural integrity. The construction techniques highlight the ingenuity of Inca engineering. Ramps can be used to move large stones by reducing the force required for lifting. Inclined planes provide a mechanical advantage, allowing for gradual elevation of heavy objects. The physics of ramp usage involves distributing the lifting force over a longer distance. Experiments demonstrate the effectiveness of ramps in facilitating the movement of large stones. Ropes and levers can be used to maneuver stones into precise positions. Strategic lever placement allows for fine adjustments in stone positioning. Rope systems, combined with levers, enable controlled movement and placement of heavy objects. This method requires coordination and a strong understanding of mechanical principles. The construction of Sacsayhuamán Walls involved a step-by-step process using ramps, ropes, and levers. Stones were moved, positioned, and interlocked with precision and careful planning. Ramps facilitated the movement of massive stones to elevated positions. Rope and lever techniques were essential for lifting and maneuvering the stones into their final positions. The ingenuity of the original builders is highlighted by contrasting manual techniques with modern machinery. Sacsayhuamán is characterized by its massive stone walls, showcasing advanced Inca engineering. The fortress held strategic military importance, providing a defensive stronghold. Visualizations depict Inca warriors defending the fortress, illustrating its defensive capabilities. The scale of Sacsayhuamán reflects the power and resources of the Inca civilization. The fortress's design incorporates multiple levels and complex layouts for enhanced defense. Sacsayhuamán's construction demonstrates sophisticated stone-fitting techniques. Mythological reconstructions visualize legends surrounding the construction of the walls. Gods and giants are depicted moving massive stones into place, showcasing supernatural assistance. Animated sequences illustrate the cultural explanations for the wall's construction. These visualizations aim to depict the cultural significance and mythical origins of the walls. The reconstructions blend historical elements with fantastical depictions of supernatural beings. Alternative theories propose advanced ancient civilizations or lost technologies as the builders of the walls. Ongoing academic discussions explore various potential construction methods. Visual aids present timelines illustrating different construction scenarios. Uncertainties persist regarding the exact construction processes and timeline. Scholarly debate continues to explore the wall's construction, highlighting areas of consensus and disagreement. Sacsayhuamán, near Cusco, Peru, served ceremonial and defensive purposes for the Inca civilization. Its strategic location overlooking Cusco provided both symbolic and practical advantages. The massive stone walls demonstrate the Incas' advanced engineering capabilities. Sacsayhuamán's construction reflects the Incas' advanced organizational capabilities. The Sacsayhuamán Walls are constructed from enormous stones, some weighing over 100 tons. Inca stonework involved precisely cutting and fitting stones together without the use of mortar. The construction demonstrates the Incas' mastery of stonework and sophisticated understanding of physics. Stones were transported and fitted together with incredible precision. The walls of Sacsayhuamán showcase the Incas' engineering principles. The exact methods used to transport the massive stones of Sacsayhuamán remain a mystery. The techniques employed to precisely shape and fit the stones are still unknown. Sacsayhuamán represents a blend of historical achievement and unsolved engineering puzzles. The walls of Sacsayhuamán symbolize the Inca civilization's ingenuity and enduring presence. The scene is set in the Egyptian desert, establishing the geographical context of Abydos. The arid environment of Abydos is characterized by its dry climate and sparse vegetation. The subtle contours of the landscape reveal the geological formations and natural erosion patterns. The open desert landscape provides a sense of scale and isolation. The sunlight emphasizes the textures and colors of the desert environment. The Temple of Seti showcases typical ancient Egyptian architectural design. Intricate carvings are a defining characteristic of the Temple of Seti I. Sandstone is the primary construction material of the Temple of Seti I. Egyptian temples, like the Temple of Seti I, often feature elaborate decorative elements. The Osirion is located underground, contrasting with typical above-ground Egyptian temples. Massive granite blocks form the walls and pillars of the Osirion. The Osirion's construction style differs from typical Egyptian architectural norms. The scale and construction style of the Osirion suggest megalithic influences. The Osirion's architecture features massive granite blocks and pillars. The Osirion features massive granite blocks, showcasing the immense scale of the structure. Precision cuts and joints demonstrate the high level of workmanship in the construction of the Osirion. The construction of the Osirion balances the massive size of the blocks with the fineness of the workmanship. Granite, as the primary building material, contributes to the Osirion's structural integrity and aesthetic. Stones are cut and shaped using various techniques. Advanced tooling methods allow for precise stone shaping. Water erosion techniques can also be employed to shape stones. Precision in stone shaping results in perfectly flat surfaces and sharp, clean edges. The Osirion features unique underground chambers with distinctive architectural designs. Water-filled areas within the Osirion's chambers present unexplained architectural elements. The unusual alignments of the chambers raise questions about their original purpose and functionality. The design of the Osirion's underground chambers prompts inquiry into their intended use. The Osirion exhibits megalithic features comparable to those of the Sphinx. Both structures demonstrate advanced engineering capabilities in their construction. The scale of the Osirion mirrors that of the Sphinx, suggesting similar architectural ambitions. The origins and potential connections between the Osirion and the Sphinx remain subjects of inquiry. The Osirion exhibits precision in stone cutting and placement comparable to that of the pyramids. The Osirion may have been part of a larger network of ancient sites. The construction of the Osirion potentially predates known Egyptian dynasties. The Osirion's unique architectural features suggest a civilization predating known Egyptian dynasties. The theory suggests an advanced civilization responsible for the Osirion's construction. The Osirion features a network of water channels, the purpose of which remains a subject of scholarly investigation. One hypothesis suggests these channels were utilized for ritualistic practices, reflecting the cultural significance of water. Another theory proposes the channels were engineered to harness a form of energy, showcasing advanced engineering knowledge. The construction of the Osirion's water channels indicates a sophisticated understanding of natural forces by its builders. The dual possibility of ritualistic and practical applications highlights the multifaceted ingenuity of the Osirion's design. Mainstream archaeology interprets the Osirion as a symbolic tomb or cenotaph dedicated to the Egyptian god Osiris. This interpretation is supported by the structure's architectural design. The Osirion's proximity to other religious sites further suggests a ritualistic or commemorative function. These factors indicate the Osirion's role within ancient Egyptian religious practices. Alternative researchers suggest the Osirion displays engineering beyond ancient Egyptian capabilities. Precise stone cutting is cited as evidence of advanced, potentially lost, high-tech knowledge. The Osirion's massive megalithic construction indicates sophisticated material handling and placement techniques. Unusual geometric alignments within the Osirion may suggest advanced surveying and astronomical knowledge. Some theories propose the Osirion as a relic of advanced civilizations like Atlantis or pre-Egyptian cultures. These views suggest the Osirion could be evidence of a technologically sophisticated society predating known historical records. This implies a more complex and mysterious past for human civilization than currently understood. The Osirion's unique construction techniques hint at lost technologies and advanced engineering capabilities. The Osirion's unique architectural features are highlighted against the backdrop of the approaching dusk. The massive scale of the Osirion is emphasized through wide-angle shots, showcasing its imposing presence. The Osirion's design deviates significantly from typical Egyptian temple architecture. The atypical design of the Osirion hints at its mysterious origins and purpose. Historians and archaeologists are engaged in an ongoing debate regarding the Osirion's age and purpose. Conflicting theories about the Osirion's construction period are visualized through timelines. Geographical maps illustrate the various proposed functions of the Osirion within ancient Egyptian society. The lack of definitive answers emphasizes the challenges in accurately dating the Osirion. Visual aids summarize the debate, highlighting the absence of conclusive evidence. The Osirion's secrets remain buried beneath the sands. Ongoing archaeological efforts aim to uncover more of the Osirion. Future discoveries may alter our understanding of ancient history. The Osirion is a complex subterranean structure. The sands conceal layers of history. Archaeological findings promise to reshape historical narratives. The Klerksdorp region in South Africa provides the geographical context for understanding the artifact's discovery. The vast landscape of the Klerksdorp region sets the stage for understanding the geological context of the spheres. Mining operations in the Klerksdorp region provide a visual context for the artifact's discovery. Establishing the geographical location is crucial for understanding the Klerksdorp Spheres' geological context. Klerksdorp spheres are characterized by their metallic composition and near-perfect spherical shape. These spheres are typically found partially embedded within a matrix of ancient rock formations. The physical characteristics of Klerksdorp spheres include their size, material, and geological context. The sphere's metallic composition suggests a unique formation process or origin. The near-perfect spherical shape of the spheres is an intriguing characteristic. The ancient rock matrix provides clues about the age and environmental conditions during the sphere's formation. The Klerksdorp spheres exhibit grooves and markings on their surfaces. High-resolution imagery reveals the precision and uniformity of these markings. The origin of the markings is debated. Are they natural or the result of deliberate craftsmanship? The uniformity of the grooves suggests a potential for artificial creation. Further analysis is required to determine the true nature and origin of these unique features. Klerksdorp spheres are composed of a metallic substance, exhibiting a smooth and symmetrical appearance. Visual analysis begins with a detailed examination of their metallic composition. Spectroscopic analysis is used to identify the constituent elements of the spheres. The analysis aims to determine the exact elemental composition of the metallic substance. The sphere's composition is analyzed to understand their origin and formation process. Spherical objects exhibit distinct grooves etched into their surfaces. High-resolution imaging techniques are employed to examine the regularity of these grooves. Analysis focuses on understanding the potential mechanisms behind the groove formation. The regularity and precision of the grooves suggest an artificial origin. Surface analysis confirms the consistent depth and width of the grooves. Advanced imaging reveals the groove's uniform structure and consistent patterns. The spheres are embedded within rock formations approximately 2.8 billion years old. These rock formations provide a geological context for understanding the sphere's origin. The surrounding rock strata highlight the vast time scale associated with the sphere's formation. The age of the formations implies a deep history and ancient origin for the spheres. Geological dating techniques confirm the age and environmental conditions of the sphere's formation. The extraterrestrial theory suggests the Klerksdorp Spheres originated from an alien source. A visual simulation depicts a UFO hovering above the Klerksdorp region. The spheres may have been deliberately placed by an extraterrestrial vehicle. Alternatively, the spheres could have been accidentally dropped from an extraterrestrial vehicle. This explanation posits advanced alien technology capable of creating such objects. The alien technology could also be capable of transporting the spheres across interstellar distances. One theory attributes the creation of the spheres to a technologically advanced, now lost, ancient civilization. This hypothetical civilization possessed a sophisticated understanding of material science. Advanced manufacturing processes allowed for the creation of perfectly symmetrical and durable spheres. The civilization's technological achievements may predate known human history. Visuals showcase potential workshops and tools used by this hypothetical civilization. The sophistication of their technology challenges conventional understanding of ancient capabilities. Geologists suggest that the spherical formations could be the product of natural geological processes. Natural phenomena, occurring over extended periods, can result in the creation of spherical objects. The symmetry observed in the spheres raises questions, yet natural formation remains a plausible explanation. The possibility of natural formation warrants further scientific investigation to ascertain the sphere's origin. Klerksdorp spheres are examined by archaeologists and scientists using microscopes and analytical tools. Detailed observation of the sphere's surfaces aims to identify clues about their origin and formation. Structural features of the spheres are analyzed to determine their composition and internal arrangement. Analytical tools are used to determine the elemental composition of the Klerksdorp spheres. Material composition testing involves identifying elements present in the spheres. Laboratory procedures are used to detect metals such as iron and nickel. Scientific instruments are employed to analyze the material properties of the spheres. The analysis aims to objectively determine the sphere's material properties. Testing confirms the presence and quantity of each element within the sphere's structure. Klerksdorp spheres are compared to known minerals, metals, and geological formations through visual analysis. Shape analysis reveals similarities and differences between the spheres and other natural and man-made objects. Size comparisons provide context for the sphere's dimensions relative to common geological specimens. Material properties are analyzed to determine the sphere's composition and origin. The Klerksdorp spheres reflect the setting sun, emphasizing their physical presence in the natural environment. The reflective surfaces of the spheres enhance their enigmatic allure. The sphere's placement within the landscape highlights their integration with the natural surroundings. The fading sunlight accentuates the unique texture and form of the Klerksdorp spheres. Spherical formations are embedded within layered rock structures, illustrating their geological context. Extensive geological analysis has not yet determined the exact formation process of these spheres. The age of the spheres remains undetermined, presenting a challenge to geological dating methods. The unknown origin of the spheres poses a significant scientific challenge. The unique composition of the spheres distinguishes them from typical geological formations. Further research is required to understand the conditions under which these spheres were formed. Various theories attempt to explain the sphere's origins, ranging from alien technology to unknown geological processes. One hypothesis suggests the spheres are artifacts of an advanced, ancient civilization. Another theory proposes the spheres are the result of unique, yet undiscovered geological phenomena. The lack of conclusive evidence leaves the true origin of the spheres shrouded in mystery. Currently, no single explanation can definitively account for the sphere's existence. The Red Deer Cave is situated in a remote, mountainous region of China. The location of the cave is characterized by its isolation and difficult accessibility. The challenging terrain surrounding the Red Deer Cave contributes to its relative obscurity. The geographical remoteness of the Red Deer Cave has aided in the preservation of its archaeological significance. Archaeological excavation involves the careful uncovering of artifacts and remains at a site. The process requires meticulous techniques to preserve the integrity of discovered items. Discovered bones and tools provide insights into past human activity and environmental conditions. Documentation is a critical component of archaeological excavation, ensuring accurate records of findings. Early sketches depict possible appearances of the Red Deer Cave people. Reconstructions of skulls reveal a combination of archaic and modern human features. Scientists analyzed the discovered remains to determine the Red Deer Cave people's place in human evolution. The mixed features of the remains raise questions about their position in the timeline of human evolution. Comparative analysis of cranial features suggests a unique evolutionary path. Further research is needed to fully understand the genetic relationship of the Red Deer Cave people to other human populations. The Red Deer Cave people's skulls exhibit a larger and more robust structure compared to modern human skulls. These skulls also present distinct features that differentiate them from Neanderthal skulls. Overall, skull size and robustness are key characteristics used in comparative hominin analysis. The unique morphology of the Red Deer Cave people's skulls contributes to understanding human evolutionary diversity. Comparative analysis involves examining cranial features to determine evolutionary relationships. The study of ancient skulls provides insights into the complex history of human evolution and adaptation. The Red Deer Cave people exhibit a prominent brow ridge, a notable cranial feature. Neanderthals also possess a prominent brow ridge, but its morphology differs from that of the Red Deer Cave people. Modern humans generally have a less pronounced brow ridge compared to both Neanderthals and the Red Deer Cave people. The brow ridge of the Red Deer Cave people represents a unique transitional feature between archaic and modern human forms. Morphological differences in brow ridges can provide insights into the evolutionary relationships between different hominin groups. Comparative analysis of cranial features, such as brow ridges, aids in understanding human evolution and migration patterns. Red Deer Cave people's teeth exhibit a larger size compared to modern human teeth. The teeth structure presents a mosaic of archaic and modern characteristics. Enamel composition in the teeth also displays a mix of archaic and modern traits. The combination of size, structure, and enamel composition complicates taxonomic classification. Dental morphology serves as a key indicator in paleoanthropological studies. Further research is needed to fully understand the evolutionary relationships of the Red Deer Cave people. The Red Deer Cave people may have descended from the Denisovans, an ancient hominin group. Skeletal similarities between Red Deer Cave people and Denisovan remains support the descent theory. Genetic markers provide further evidence linking the Red Deer Cave people to the Denisovans. Animated maps illustrate potential migration routes of Denisovans throughout Southeast Asia. Denisovan interaction with other hominin populations in Southeast Asia is a crucial aspect of understanding human evolution. Comparative visuals highlight the genetic and morphological relationships between different hominin groups. The Red Deer Cave people may represent a unique Homo sapiens population due to geographic isolation. Geographic isolation can lead to the development of distinct physical traits within a population. Limited gene flow within an isolated group can result in unique evolutionary adaptations. Unique evolutionary adaptations can differentiate an isolated population from other Homo sapiens groups. The Red Deer Cave people's classification as direct ancestors of modern humans is currently debated. Phylogenetic trees illustrate various possible relationships between the Red Deer Cave people and modern humans. Further research is necessary to determine the Red Deer Cave people's precise place in human evolutionary history. The origins of the Red Deer Cave people are complex and not yet fully understood. Uncertainty surrounds the Red Deer Cave people's exact position within human evolutionary history. Archaeological evidence indicates the Red Deer Cave people were hunter-gatherers. The Red Deer Cave people primarily hunted red deer, giving them their name. Their survival depended on their ability to effectively hunt and gather resources. Hunting strategies were crucial for acquiring food and sustaining the population. Gathering of edible plants and other resources supplemented their diet and provided essential materials. Stone blades, discovered at the Red Deer Cave site, demonstrate early tool-making sophistication. Animal bones fashioned into tools indicate resourcefulness in utilizing available materials. These tools were essential for hunting and butchering animals, providing a crucial food source. The tools also facilitated the processing of plant materials, supplementing the diet and providing other resources. Archaeological evidence suggests the Red Deer Cave people used spears and possibly bows and arrows for hunting. Fire may have been used to assist in hunting or to manage the landscape to attract prey. Hunting strategies reflected a deep understanding of animal behavior and seasonal resource availability. The Red Deer Cave people's hunting techniques demonstrate advanced knowledge of their environment. The Red Deer Cave site is an area of significant archaeological importance. Archaeological discoveries at the site have raised many unanswered questions. The cave's remote location adds to its enigmatic and historical atmosphere. The site represents a location where past human activity remains partially understood. One hypothesis suggests the Red Deer Cave people represent a unique, isolated early human lineage. An alternative theory proposes they belong to a larger, yet undiscovered hominin population, classifying the Red Deer Cave people as challenging due to their unique combination of archaic and modern skeletal features. Comparative skeletal analysis is crucial for understanding the evolutionary relationships of the Red Deer Cave population. The Red Deer Cave people represent an unresolved enigma in human evolution. Further research and exploration are essential to understanding the Red Deer Cave people. Unraveling the mysteries of the Red Deer Cave people could hold keys to understanding human evolution. Understanding these people may provide insights into the complex narrative of human origins. Archaeological excavation involves the careful unearthing of historical sites to reveal artifacts. Burial sites often contain well-preserved artifacts, providing insights into past civilizations. Swords, discovered at burial sites, can offer significant historical and cultural information. The preservation of Viking swords is notable, despite centuries of burial. Artifacts such as swords provide valuable insights into Viking burial rituals and societal structure. The Ulfberht sword bears the Yaune Ulfberht Yaune inscription, a hallmark of its origin and craftsmanship. Metallurgical analysis reveals the exceptional purity of the steel used in the Ulfberht sword. Advanced forging techniques contributed to the Ulfberht sword's superior quality and durability. The Ulfberht sword represents a significant advancement in medieval metallurgy. Ulfberht swords were significant weapons in Viking warfare, providing a notable advantage. The superior craftsmanship of Ulfberht swords contributed to their effectiveness in combat. Viking warriors wielding Ulfberht swords gained an edge due to the weapon's advanced metallurgical properties. The Ulfberht sword's quality allowed for greater durability and cutting power on the battlefield. Historical records and archaeological findings confirm the Ulfberht sword's prevalence and impact during the Viking Age. The blacksmith selects high-quality steel as the raw material for an Ulfberht sword. The steel is heated in a furnace to achieve the optimal forging temperature. Precise temperature control is essential for achieving the desired properties in the forged steel. Heating the steel to a specific temperature ensures optimal malleability and strength during forging. The glowing steel indicates it is ready for the initial stages of shaping the Ulfberht sword. The blacksmith's hammer imparts shape to glowing steel through forceful and accurate strikes. Forging a blade requires significant physical strength and specialized technique. The hammering process involves precise control to shape the metal effectively. Sparks are generated as the hot metal is worked, indicating the intense heat and friction involved. The blacksmith's skill is essential for transforming raw metal into a functional blade. The forged sword undergoes meticulous polishing to achieve a smooth, refined surface. Polishing refines the blade's surface, enhancing its visual appeal and tactile quality. The sharpness of the blade is a key characteristic refined during the final stages of craftsmanship. The quality of the blade is a testament to the advanced forging and polishing techniques employed. Ulfberht swords are distinguished by their superior craftsmanship and refined finishing processes. The Ulfberht sword exhibits superior craftsmanship compared to typical swords of its time. Typical swords of the era often break upon significant impact due to material weaknesses. The Ulfberht sword maintains its structural integrity even under extreme stress. The Ulfberht sword's durability is a result of its advanced steelmaking process and superior material quality. The Ulfberht sword demonstrates significant flexibility without breaking or permanently deforming. This flexibility indicates advanced metallurgical properties of the steel. High flexibility is a result of high-quality craftsmanship and material purity. The sword's ability to bend without breaking showcases its superior resilience. Advanced heat treatment processes contribute to the sword's exceptional flexibility. The unique composition of the steel allows for both flexibility and edge retention. Metallurgical analysis reveals the Ulfberht sword's steel composition and structure. The absence of impurities significantly contributes to the Ulfberht sword's superior strength and flexibility. Precise carbon content in the steel is crucial for achieving an optimal balance between hardness and ductility. Crucible steel production is a potential technique used to create the Ulfberht sword's high-quality steel. Ancient monasteries served as centers for preserving knowledge and craftsmanship. Monks meticulously copied and preserved texts, including those potentially containing metallurgical knowledge. The scriptorium was a vital space for the preservation of ancient techniques. Preserved texts held the potential for technological transfer across generations. Monasteries played a crucial role in safeguarding and transmitting ancient metallurgical knowledge. Viking trade networks spanned extensively across Europe and beyond, facilitating cultural and economic exchange. These routes connected Scandinavia with regions renowned for advanced metalworking, enabling the exchange of valuable resources. The exchange of goods included not only physical commodities, but also the transmission of knowledge and technological advancements. The Vikings potentially acquired steelmaking techniques through their trade interactions with advanced civilizations. The integration of new technologies enhanced Viking craftsmanship and contributed to their military and economic power. Ulfberht swords required advanced forging techniques, including crucible steel production. The process involved purifying the metal to remove impurities and enhance its strength. Skilled smiths used specialized tools and techniques to work the purified steel. The creation of Ulfberht swords demanded extensive knowledge of metallurgy and heat treatment. The high quality of Ulfberht steel was a result of the advanced technology and expertise involved. The skills and knowledge required reflect the sophistication of medieval metalworking. On a Viking battlefield, a warrior stands, his Ulfberht sword glistening ominously under the overcast sky. Ravens circle above, their shadows dancing across the carnage. He cleaves through enemies, the sword's sharpness evident with each swing. The air vibrates with the sounds of clashing steel and war cries. Against the tumultuous backdrop of a stormy coastline, a lone Viking stands resolute, his silhouette a stark contrast to the raging sea. The tempestuous winds tear at his hair and cloak as nature unleashes its unbridled fury. With a defiant act, he raises his Ulfberht sword to the heavens, its polished steel glinting ominously in the lightning's brief flash. The thunderous roar and crashing waves amplify the scene's raw power, forging an unforgettable saga. Time dissolves as an archaeologist uncovers secrets buried for centuries. An Ulfberht sword emerges from the earth, its ancient steel gleaming under the sun. The sword emanates a faint glow, a silent echo of its fiery past. The archaeologist stares, mesmerized by the sword's remarkably preserved state. The archaeologist whispers in awe, a legacy forged in fire. The Conchno Stone is situated within the rolling hills of the Scottish countryside. The location emphasizes the stone's integration with its natural surroundings. The site's remoteness and tranquility are key aspects of its setting. The stone's placement creates a sense of harmony with the landscape. The Conchno Stone features intricate Neolithic carvings on its surface. Moss and soil partially cover the stone, presenting preservation challenges. The stone's ancient origins highlight the artistry of its creators. The carvings showcase the complexity and sophistication of Neolithic art. The Conchno Stone's location reinforces its historical intrigue. The secluded location of the Conchno Stone invites contemplation of the Neolithic period. The visual context enhances the mysteries surrounding the stone's purpose. The surrounding environment emphasizes the Conchno Stone's connection to the past. The Conchno Stone is characterized by a multitude of carved motifs, including geometric shapes, spirals, and abstract symbols. The carvings are densely packed across the stone's surface, indicating a high degree of artistic complexity. The detailed nature of the Conchno Stone carvings showcases advanced artistic skill. These motifs cover a significant portion of the stone, demonstrating the scale of the artistic endeavor. Some experts suggest that the patterns on the Conchno Stone may represent ancient rituals. These patterns might have been utilized in ceremonies, indicating a deep connection to spiritual practices. The carvings could have served to mark significant events, embedding cultural memory within the stone. The Conchno Stone's patterns may reflect a profound connection to ancient spiritual practices. Ritualistic interpretations suggest the Conchno Stone was a focal point for communal activities. The stone's markings could have served as a mnemonic device for recalling important ceremonial procedures. Some theories propose that the carvings relate to celestial alignments or ancient astronomy. The positions and relationships between the shapes might correspond to stars and constellations. These alignments may indicate advanced knowledge of the cosmos. The shapes could represent astronomical phenomena observed by ancient civilizations. This suggests a sophisticated understanding of celestial mechanics and observation. The Conchno Stone may have been central to ancient rituals and ceremonies. Early human communities may have gathered around the stone to perform rites. These rites possibly involve seasonal celebrations or initiations. Ceremonial movements were enacted around the stone, emphasizing community and tradition. Visualizations depict figures in simple garments enacting ceremonial movements around the stone. The Conchno Stone may have served as an ancient map or star chart. Similar megalithic structures like Newgrange share common motifs with the Conchno Stone. Avebury also exhibits comparable astronomical alignments to the Conchno Stone. These structures suggest a sophisticated understanding of celestial events in ancient times. Lines connect carvings on the Conchno Stone to constellations, demonstrating potential astronomical knowledge. The Conchno Stone may have served as a symbol of fertility for Neolithic people. Scholarly research suggests the stone was a sacred space for early religious practices. The stone's carvings potentially connect to ancient fertility beliefs and rituals. Researchers examine the Conchno Stone, referencing anthropological studies for interpretations. Archaeological findings support the interpretation of the Conchno Stone as a site of early religious significance. In the heart of rural Scotland, the Conchno Stone lies exposed, its ancient carvings soon to be hidden from the world. Local workers toil with shovels and heavy machinery, burying history under layers of earth. Mr. Henderson watches with a stern gaze, a silent order hanging heavy in the air. Newspaper photographers capture the somber event, each click of the shutter sealing the stone's fate. Mr. Henderson declares, "This is for its own good. Vandals have been at it. We're protecting our heritage." In the dimly lit archives, Dr. Elara Reed searches through dusty files, her silhouette framed by the glow of a desk lamp. The air hangs heavy with the scent of aged paper, as Dr. Reed pores over newspaper clippings detailing the Conchno Stone. Frustration mounts as she uncovers inconsistencies, the official explanations for the stone's burial failing to align. Conchno Stone vanishes. Vandalism blamed. The headline screams. Yet Dr. Reed senses a deeper truth hidden beneath the surface. Driven by a growing suspicion, Dr. Reed voices her doubts. Something doesn't add up. Why the secrecy? At the Conchno Field, modern archaeologists meticulously unearth the Conchno Stone, its secrets long buried, now stirring to life. Dr. Elara Reed, weathered by time but emboldened by purpose, oversees the dig with unwavering resolve. As they unearth the carvings, symbols emerge that defy all known historical contexts, hinting at a history beyond comprehension. Ben Carter's discovery sparks a moment of revelation. "Doctor, this symbol, it's unlike anything I've ever seen." The Conchno Stone is a partially exposed archaeological artifact. The stone's setting is integrated within the natural Scottish landscape. The sunset enhances the stone's physical presence. Mist rising from the ground adds to the dramatic atmosphere. The stone's partial exposure suggests a hidden history. The location emphasizes the stone's integration with its environment. Modern archaeologists employ non-invasive techniques to study ancient carvings. Digital scanning captures high-resolution 3D models of the stone's surface. Photography provides detailed visual documentation of the carvings. Non-invasive methods ensure the preservation of the Conchno Stone during analysis. Data analysis reveals patterns and insights into the meaning of the carvings. Archaeological analysis combines digital data with traditional methods. Archaeologists analyze data collected from the Conchno Stone to interpret its symbols and patterns. Decoding the Conchno Stone's meaning presents significant challenges and uncertainties. Various interpretations of the symbols are considered, reflecting different theories about the stone's purpose. The Conchno Stone's complex design requires interdisciplinary approaches to uncover its historical context. Ram Setu is a chain of limestone shoals. This chain extends approximately 30 kilometers between the coasts of India and Sri Lanka. High-resolution satellite imagery reveals the geographical context of Ram Setu. The structure connects the geographical regions of India and Sri Lanka. Ram Setu exhibits a linear alignment distinct from the surrounding natural geological structures. The straight alignment of Ram Setu suggests a man-made causeway. The structure's linear form contrasts sharply with the adjacent geological formations. This alignment suggests the structure is an artificial construction rather than a natural formation. Ram Setu's straight path contrasts with the curved coastlines and irregular underwater topography. Ancient texts provide historical references to Ram Setu. Ram Setu is a subject of contemporary discussion and debate. The script references both historical records and modern interpretations of Ram Setu. The script aims to present information without promoting any specific viewpoint or interpretation. The narrative context includes mentions of Ram Setu in various sources. On the expansive ocean shore, Lord Rama's gaze pierces the horizon, his eyes set on distant Lanka. Hanuman and the Vanara army assemble, their faces etched with resolve and deep respect for Lord Rama. A divine signal. Lord Rama raises his hand, marking the commencement of a monumental endeavor. The air crackles with anticipation as the army prepares for the grand task ahead. A profound sense of purpose fills the scene, promising both challenge and triumph. The Vanara army moves with tireless purpose, a sea of motion against the vast ocean backdrop. Each carries stones towards the ocean, sweat glistening on their faces, a testament to their unwavering devotion. Their voices rise in unison, chanting Rama's name, a powerful hymn echoing across the construction site. Some stones sink into the depths, while others defy nature, floating miraculously upon the water. Human effort and divine intervention blend seamlessly, showcasing the extraordinary power of faith and labor. The newly completed Ram Setu spans the ocean, a symbol of unwavering faith. Lord Rama leads Hanuman and the Vanara army across the bridge, their silhouettes bold against the horizon. The Vanara army marches steadily, their determination echoing with each step on the path to Lanka. Each stone of the bridge whispers tales of perseverance and hope, a testament to the triumph of good. The epic journey symbolizes the enduring power of hope and the approaching victory over darkness. Geological surveys indicate that Ram Setu is primarily composed of limestone shoals. The structure also includes significant sandbank deposits, contributing to its overall composition. Divers collect core samples to analyze the material composition of Ram Setu. Laboratory analysis reveals the specific mineral content within the limestone and sand samples. The ratio of limestone to sand indicates the structural integrity and age of different sections of the bridge. These geological findings contribute to understanding the formation and historical significance of Ram Setu. Scientific analysis indicates that certain components of Ram Setu are approximately 70 years old. Carbon dating is employed to estimate the age of organic materials found within the bridge's structure. Age estimation methods involve analyzing the decay of radioactive isotopes present in the bridge's materials. Multiple dating methods are cross-referenced to validate the age estimations and ensure accuracy. NASA's satellite images of Ram Setu have sparked discussions about the bridge's origins. The images are central to the debate on whether Ram Setu is a natural formation or a man-made structure. Public and scientific perception of Ram Setu has been influenced by the visual evidence from these satellite images. Analysis of the satellite imagery involves geological surveys and comparative studies. The debate involves assessing the age and composition of the geological formations. These images provide a visual basis for understanding the complex history and formation of Ram Setu. Ram Setu is a chain of natural limestone shoals connecting India and Sri Lanka. The structure spans approximately 30 miles, 48 kilometers, across the Palk Strait. Geological evidence suggests the bridge is composed of sandstones and coral reefs. Ram Setu serves as a geographical link between the Indian and Sri Lankan land masses. Ram Setu is believed to be a sacred structure built by divine forces, according to ancient texts. Cultural traditions reinforce the belief in Ram Setu's divine origin and historical significance. Symbolic representations of faith are central to understanding the spiritual importance of Ram Setu. Historical accounts provide narratives that support the belief in Ram Setu's existence and purpose. The structure serves as a testament to faith and a tangible link to historical and religious narratives. Ram Setu's formation may be attributed to natural geological processes, such as tectonic activity. Sedimentation plays a significant role in the formation and structure of Ram Setu. Tectonic shifts can create underwater ridges and land bridges over extended geological timescales. Scientific data supports the hypothesis of natural formation through sedimentation and tectonic events. Natural processes can explain the composition and alignment of the geological structures observed in Ram Setu. Geological perspectives offer an alternative explanation to traditional narratives regarding Ram Setu's origin. Legal arguments are presented for and against preserving Ram Setu as a national heritage site. The debate centers on the historical and cultural significance of Ram Setu. Economic implications of preservation are weighed against its cultural value. Lawyers present evidence supporting their respective positions. The arguments involve balancing heritage, conservation with potential economic development. The courtroom setting emphasizes the formal and structured nature of the debate. Ancient temples stand juxtaposed with modern geological survey sites. Religious leaders and devotees venerate Ram Setu through traditional ceremonies. Scientists conduct research and geological analysis at the same location. Contrasting viewpoints are visually represented through the juxtaposition of religious veneration and scientific analysis. Global interest in Ram Setu is reflected through diverse media coverage. Social media platforms showcase divided public opinions on the Ram Setu. International debates highlight the unresolved nature of Ram Setu's historical and cultural significance. The ongoing debate surrounding Ram Setu significantly impacts worldwide public perception. The Indus Valley civilization spanned across modern-day Pakistan, western India, and parts of Afghanistan. This civilization's geographical footprint demonstrates its significant regional influence. The Indus River served as a vital resource and transportation route for the civilization. The region's diverse geography contributed to the civilization's agricultural and economic development. The civilization's location facilitated cultural exchange and trade with neighboring regions. The Indus Valley civilization flourished from approximately 3,300 BCE to 1,300 BCE. This civilization's timeline can be divided into periods of rise, peak, and decline. The Indus Valley civilization existed for approximately 2 millennia. Key events are marked along the timeline to illustrate the civilization's evolution. Indus cities were meticulously planned, featuring advanced drainage systems. Well-organized streets facilitated efficient movement and urban functionality. Public baths were a significant feature of Indus urban centers, indicating advanced civic planning. Harappa and Mohenjo-daro exemplify the sophisticated infrastructure of Indus urban planning. Archaeological excavation involves the systematic uncovering of urban structures and artifacts from past civilizations. Harappa and Mohenjo-daro are significant sites revealing remnants of the Indus Valley civilization. The process requires meticulous work to preserve and document the unearthed historical evidence. Urban planning and architectural elements are revealed through careful excavation of the sites. Artifacts recovered provide insights into the daily life, technology, and culture of the ancient civilization. Indus Valley cities were characterized by a grid layout, demonstrating advanced urban planning. The planned arrangement of streets and residential areas reflects the civilization's sophisticated organizational capabilities. Uniformity and precision in urban design were hallmarks of Indus Valley civilization. Time-lapse animation reveals the step-by-step construction of the city, emphasizing the pre-planned nature of its development. The urban design showcases the advanced planning capabilities of the Indus Valley civilization. The city's drainage system is an interconnected network of drains beneath the streets. Each house connects to the drainage network, ensuring efficient waste removal. This sophisticated system reflects a focus on public health and sanitation. The drainage system demonstrates advanced engineering ingenuity. The network of drains efficiently manages wastewater, contributing to a healthier urban environment. The Indus script is evidenced on various artifacts including seals, pottery shards, and tablets. Close-up visuals reveal inscriptions on the artifacts, showcasing the symbols of the Indus script. The Indus script exhibits diversity in symbol usage across different artifacts. Recurring patterns of symbols indicate a consistent writing system throughout the Indus Valley civilization. The script's consistent presence on artifacts highlights its integral role within the Indus Valley civilization. The Indus script's inscriptions provide insights into the culture and communication of the Indus Valley people. Comparative linguistics analyzes similarities and differences between languages or scripts. The Indus script's relationship to known language families remains a significant challenge in decipherment. Visual comparison reveals potential structural similarities between Indus symbols and other ancient scripts. Differences in form and complexity pose obstacles in establishing direct links between the Indus script and established languages. Analyzing symbol frequency and patterns is a key method in comparative script analysis. Comparative analysis involves examining symbol, structure, context, and potential phonetic values. Digital algorithms analyze Indus symbols in an attempt to decode their meanings. Potential meanings and phonetic values are displayed tentatively, reflecting the speculative nature of current interpretations. The absence of a definitive translation key complicates the interpretation of Indus symbols. Computational analysis offers a method to explore possible interpretations, despite the lack of a Rosetta Stone. The simulation visualizes the historical shifts in river courses across ancient India. The drying up of the Sarasvati River is depicted as a gradual reduction in water flow over time. Environmental changes led to agricultural and water shortages in the region. These shortages impacted the civilization's ability to sustain its population. The Indus Valley civilization relied heavily on intricate trade networks for economic stability and resource access. Disruptions in these trade routes could significantly impact the civilization's economy and resource availability. The animated map illustrates the civilization's dependence on a stable trade ecosystem. Decline in trade networks may have contributed to the overall decline of the Indus Valley civilization. The visualization underscores the vulnerability of economies dependent on complex trade systems. Civilization collapse. Theories encompass a range of potential causes, each with varying degrees of supporting evidence. One prominent theory attributes societal collapse to drastic climate change and environmental degradation. Another theory posits that external invasions and conflicts lead to the downfall of civilizations. Internal factors, such as social unrest, political instability, and economic inequality, are also considered potential drivers of collapse. The definitive cause of civilization collapse often remains speculative, with no single universally accepted explanation. Modern cities feature grid-like street patterns, a design possibly influenced by Indus Valley urban planning. Advanced drainage systems in contemporary urban environments may also reflect principles of Indus Valley engineering. Visual comparisons reveal notable similarities in infrastructure design between modern cities and Indus Valley settlements. The Indus Valley civilization's urban planning has had a lasting impact on contemporary urban development. The enduring influence of Indus Valley urban design is evident in the organized layout and functional infrastructure of modern cities. Present-day scholars are actively working at Indus Valley sites, employing modern techniques. Archaeologists are uncovering new insights into the Indus Valley civilization's history. Ongoing efforts focus on understanding the civilization's technology and societal structures. Modern research techniques provide a deeper understanding of the Indus Valley civilization. The Indus Valley civilization stands as one of humanity's most enigmatic ancient cultures. The civilization's advanced state remains a topic of ongoing research and archaeological discovery. The passage of time has left the Indus Valley civilization shrouded in mystery. Despite the mystery, the Indus Valley civilization's legacy endures. Arkaim is an ancient, fortified settlement located in the southern Urals region of Russia. The aerial perspective establishes the geographical context of Arkaim within the expansive steppe. Arkaim's location in the southern Urals places it at a historically significant crossroads. The fortified design reflects the strategic importance of Arkaim in ancient times. Arkaim, constructed around 2000 BCE, features a distinctive circular design. The circular structure of Arkaim has drawn comparisons to Stonehenge. The well-preserved remnants of Arkaim showcase its unique layout. Arkaim's design reflects advanced urban planning for its time. The circular form of Arkaim may have had symbolic or functional significance. Archaeological findings suggest Arkaim was a fortified settlement and a center for craft production. Arkaim was rediscovered in 1987, generating significant interest due to its mysterious structure. The site's sophisticated building techniques are a key focus of archaeological investigation. Archaeologists meticulously examine and document historical evidence at the excavation sites. The rediscovery of Arkaim provides valuable insights into ancient civilizations and their architectural prowess. Arkaim features circular city walls constructed in concentric layers. The outer walls provided a robust, defensive perimeter for the city. Inner walls organized residential and communal spaces within Arkaim. The circular design of Arkaim maximized spatial efficiency. Arkaim's circular structure provided a strategic advantage for defense. The city's interior is structured into distinct zones within circular walls. The innermost zone is primarily residential, featuring houses arranged in a circular pattern. The circular layout of houses promotes community interaction. The city's design facilitates efficient resource distribution. The urban plan reflects a sophisticated understanding of city design. Arkaim's circular design and defensive structures share similarities with ancient cities like Troy and early Greek settlements. Arkaim's concentric circular layout represents a unique approach to urban planning and defense. The concentric design of Arkaim showcases an advanced level of architectural and strategic thinking for its time. Comparative analysis reveals Arkaim's unique adaptation of circular urban planning for enhanced defense. Arkaim's design reflects a sophisticated understanding of spatial organization and community planning. The architectural sophistication of Arkaim challenges traditional assumptions about urban development in its historical period. Arkaim's intricate design suggests its potential role as a religious center. Symbolic carvings within Arkaim indicate a focus on spiritual activities. The layout of Arkaim may have facilitated ritual practices. Arkaim served as a focal point for spiritual activities within the ancient civilization. Researchers propose Arkaim's purpose was tied to religious and ceremonial functions. The unique design of Arkaim distinguishes it from other settlements of the era. Arkaim's circular structure may have served as an astronomical observatory. The structure's alignment corresponds to specific solstices and celestial events. Astronomical alignment enabled precise tracking of celestial phenomena. Tracking celestial phenomena may have supported agricultural planning. Astronomical observations could have served religious purposes. One hypothesis proposes Archaim functioned as a military fortress, strategically controlling the surrounding region. Archaim's fortified structure provided defensive advantages against potential threats. The location of Archaim facilitated the monitoring of the surrounding area. The strategic military advantage of Archaim was its capacity for regional control. Archaim's design suggests a sophisticated understanding of defensive military architecture. Archaim was inhabited for only a few centuries, despite its advanced design. The reasons for Archaim's sudden abandonment remain unclear. Archaim's unexplained desertion makes it an archaeological puzzle. The site's layout suggests sophisticated urban planning and astronomical knowledge. Ongoing research seeks to uncover the mysteries of Archaim's purpose and its inhabitants' fate. One theory posits that climate change, or drought, forced Archaim's inhabitants to abandon the settlement. A gradual shift in climate patterns may have rendered the region uninhabitable. Dwindling resources may have contributed to the city's abandonment. The climate change theory suggests a causal link between environmental degradation and societal collapse at Archaim. One theory suggests Archaim's demise resulted from invasion or internal conflict. Warfare could have led to the city's destruction, leaving behind ruins and remnants of battle. Societal breakdown may have forced the evacuation of Archaim, resulting in a deserted settlement. The absence of inhabitants indicates a forced departure, leaving behind a silent and empty city. The deserted settlement stands as a testament to the potential consequences of conflict and societal collapse. Modern archaeologists meticulously excavate the Archaim site, employing careful techniques to unearth artifacts. The ongoing scientific investigation at Archaim emphasizes the importance of documenting findings with precision. Unearthing the past requires a systematic approach and careful analysis of discovered artifacts. The meticulous work at the Archaim site contributes to a deeper understanding of ancient cultures and civilizations. The vast, uninhabited steppe emphasizes Archaim's remote location. The isolation of the ancient settlement underscores the mystery of its complex society. Drone footage captures the scale of the surrounding environment, highlighting Archaim's geographical context. The visual representation of the steppe emphasizes the challenges faced by the ancient inhabitants. The thriving of a complex society in this environment poses a significant historical question. Archaim is an archaeological site that attracts visitors interested in its historical significance. The site's ruins offer insights into the culture and lifestyle of its ancient inhabitants. Archaim's historical mysteries continue to fascinate researchers and visitors. The enduring fascination with Archaim underscores its importance as a historical and archaeological landmark.